Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, empaths, starseeds, light workers, twin flames, soulmates. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet, and welcome if you're new to our soul family, our soul tribe. I'm very happy you're here today. Welcome to your twin flame reading. I'm very happy to channel for you and excited to see what is coming through. There's a very, very beautiful energy surrounding you at the moment. So let's see what is going on. Twin flames, we talk about you and your twin flame journey. That can come, look at that. That can be really heavy on messages from your person, can also be heavy on messages from spirit. Usually it's a bit of both, but sometimes it's a whole lot of one thing or the other. So let's see what is going on. I do feel quite a lot of energy coming from your person and spirit. So I think it's going to be one of those readings. We can really go anywhere from discussing surrender and ascension to manifesting your dreams, your life purpose, talking about those childhood traumas, that inner child work that needs to go on, that child wounding. So let's see what is coming through today. And these both are yours. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels and ancestors. Can you please guide our twin flames, our soulmates, empaths, starseeds, light workers, anyone who is here today seeking guidance in regard to the connection, the person they have arrived here for. Aho. Let's get your overall energy, please. There it is. We have the Emperor. Divine masculine energy today is the overall energy. All right, so it looks like the divine masculine has a lot to say. Let's see what it is. All right, guys, we have the Seven of Wands coming here as your very first energy, Leo energy. Okay. We also have Scorpio energy, the death and rebirth card. A lot of changes going on. Your person, I have to say to you, gosh, it's really strong here already. Yeah, it's coming through quite strong. We also have the Ten of Wands. They're going through quite the transformation. They are in their work. Wow. Okay, look at that. It's the Eight of Cups. Something is changing. They're letting go of something in their life, some old beliefs here. Also, you're coming through the Nine of Pentacles. All right, Virgo energy. Look, we also have the Ten of Cups right below it. Wow, okay. And in the naughty corner, we have the Daughter of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. What is the naughty corner? Well, if you're a regular watcher, you know. If you're new to the channel, I'll tell you, it has evolved over time to be where your person's energy can go. Talking about regret, maybe some ghosting and breadcrumbing that went on, some indecision. A lot of times, too, we can see some quite beautiful cards there. I don't think of any card as not beautiful. There's always a message coming through. But that is your person's energy. They're everywhere in the reading, you both are, but it's really heavy there. So let's get into it. Twin flames, I want to begin by talking about the first placement. Now, your person is very strongly here, but I have to say the energy of what's going on around you is also very, very strong. As you can see here, your very first placement is the Seven of Wands. That is Leo energy. Right below it is the Death card. That is Scorpio energy. Do not worry about seeing the Death card. I know that's sometimes not always promising, but the Death card is also the transformation card. And we can see here with the Seven of Wands in particular, in combination with the Death card, that there is a very strong indication that there is somebody. Now, we talk a lot in your readings about letting go of negative beliefs, thought patterns, a lot of different things. And that's always the case. That still rings true, and it's ringing true today. But what is coming through really strong today is that there is possibly some drama that is surrounding you. And it's a very strong indication that it is in the way, if not family of origin, in particular, maybe even a male figure. There's no gender here. I would venture to say, of course, the divine masculine with the emperor energy, but a fatherly type figure, more than likely on the paternal side. Now, that's going to be real particular for someone, because that is not for everyone, of course. First of all, this is a general reading. Now, if you're here because you are drawn to the reading. There is something for you, but it's always going to be about what is for you and letting the rest go. But what is really strong is that there is somebody speaking of letting go. That is, maybe is a light word. It's really kind of heavier than that, holding you back in some ways. Now, it feels like it's paternal energy, family energy. But we can also be talking about somebody possibly that you're working with, even somebody maybe that you consider a friend. And it really is about needing some closure, really being time for you to step into your power and I want to say someone go. And as I said, it does come through always in your readings, and it does come through today also, that is negative belief patterns, that is feeling possibly like maybe, I feel like what's coming through too is that some of you might be thinking that the negative thought patterns of feeling like maybe you don't have control of things, or just things happen to you, and this happens and that happens. And that's the first thing I want to say to you, is that Spirit is sending that message down to take your power back. And because it's going to happen either way, particular things in this energy right now. So step into your power and know that, and move what needs to be moved so that you can start experiencing the positive transformation, because it's going to happen anyway. And as I said, it feels really like something needs closure here. And it can be for some of you that this is involving a situation where you're feeling also like you're on your own, like you don't have other people. And if that is the case, and even if it's not, whatever the case is, stand up then here, I want to say, on your own. If it is just you even, but it feels like it's about, it's overwhelming for you. That's what I want to say. And it's something you're needing courage for. So Spirit is sending that down, really sending strength for you. Now, the wands are the energy of love. And I got to tell you, this is a twin flame reading, but we're talking about your situation, your life here within that, because that is just really strong. What is going on in your life that has been highlighted. That is a lot of the triggers that have gone on in the twin flame connection. But this is just an energy right now as well that's going on with you. This is Spirit sending strength down for you, first of all, and reminding you that it's time to let something go. And I feel again that for a lot of you, it is about someone. Now, the Death card is a 13 that does come to a 4. 4 is a number of stability and support. And what are those areas of stability? It's mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional. So there's something here. It's quite strong, and it feels really both mental and physical. Now, it can be that something that's going on, and that's also where the Ten of Wands is coming in, is I feel that whatever is going on here, this person, I feel, or situation, it can be coming through maybe something that you're doing, work, or somebody that you're connected with. It does feel like it's strong family energy, but it can also be a work family, or even somebody that is, somebody that maybe you even consider a friend. But it's coming through that this mental stuff that's going on with this person might even be affecting your physical health, and it's definitely weighing on your spirit as we talk about the Death card. mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. So I feel like that this connection or this thing that you need to close and move on from is affecting you physically, also, well, mentally and emotionally, which is affecting you, and spiritually, which is affecting you physically. And that is the 4 areas of stability. So really, they're all coming into play here. Now, this is your partnership placement as well, excuse me. And that is the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. But I feel here that it is also in particular something in this twin flame connection that has triggered things in you. And there might have been a little bit of drama or confrontations with someone as you're doing your shadow work. This can also be simply going on completely in your mind and you're not actually having conversations with these people. But this is all in connection to the partnership placement. The twin flame journey, and this is your partnership placement. And what is coming right below it is the 8 of Cups. So something here that has been triggered on your twin flame journey, triggered in you by your twin flame that you have been really, I feel, going through for a very long time is really at the surface right now. It's something, again, you can be having some confrontations. It could be that you're feeling kind of isolated in this, that you're on your own. And it can be literal physical confrontations, but it can also be the stuff that's going on in your head as you do your shadow work. It does feel that you're a little bit stuck. And I got to tell you, with that 8 of Cups too, there's a lot of Gaia energy around that Spirit is sending you, healing that is really necessary. And I got to tell you, it's like healing a wound. It's just what you know as when a wound is healing. It's closing and healing, and it's getting tighter and drier until pretty soon it is healed. So that's what I want to say to you. Keep up the work. I realize that it's painful. Healing is not so easy because when we put band-aids on things, as most of us have done our whole lives and still do, because sometimes that's what we do. And that's also where behaviors can come through, negative thought patterns. We put band-aids on things and we find vices and ways to cope, whether that's through people or substances or whatever. But of course, that doesn't really heal what is going on. A band-aid is nice if it's healing and you put the band-aid on it after you've done what you need to do, the work on the wound so that it can heal. Then yes, a band-aid is going to give a little extra layer of protection. But to just plop band-aids everywhere is also something that we all do, and it's not really getting to the core as well. How did that wound happen? Okay, so that is really going on here in your reading. It's very, very strong, these triggers that have gone on. And what I'm feeling here that's coming through, the triggers that you have experienced from this twin flame journey are really connected to family energy, which is not surprising. That is your childhood, and that is inner child healing and also the wounding that has gone on. Now, as I talk about the Emperor card, yes, the divine masculine energy is quite strong, so it can be your person. But if your person is the divine masculine. But when I say that, I want to remind you, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine energies. And that is also what is coming through here quite strong. That this can also be, and I feel that it is for you, twin flame, to tap in to your divine masculine energy. And what is that? That is feeling safe. That is protecting yourself. That is feeling emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually stable. And we see here that this shadow work is kind of rocking your world right now, and it is rocking that. And again, here comes that 4 again too. Look, it's here in the Emperor card. Aries energy, by the way. And when I talk about zodiac energy, and most of you know that already, it really is, it can be you and your person coming through or what's in your chart. But it really is the energy of that zodiac, of the message that's coming through. So don't worry also if you're not hearing your person's sign, okay? It goes way deeper than that. But we see that 4 here, and it really is everything: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. And that is because you are looking into things. The more you dive into the more you surrender and you detach. You surrender, you detach, you go in and do your work. Stuff comes up, and there's a real knee-jerk feeling here of you wanting to just go pshh and plop a Band-Aid on that. And this is a really particular sign to go in and do the work and tap into that Emperor side of you that is really decisive here. And yeah, and that is also coming in the way of the people surrounding you and the relationships. And I feel that you need some clarity about a particular person here. And again, it can also be a person through work or family is really strong. It's very strong here. Obviously, we see that. And also the divine masculine energies of this person. But it's not going to be that it's not a divine feminine, strong divine feminine energy, or that it's not paternal energy, because it can be. Of course, here, this is a twin flame journey. The main message here that I want to send to you and that Spirit is sending you is to stand your ground, stand in your power, and know that whatever this situation or person is that you're presented with that has been brought up because of this triggering and the work that has been really hard for you to go into, that Band-Aid that is on there. And I'm really, in the last reading, we talked a lot about that, being afraid to go in emotionally. And I feel like a lot of you have since then gone in, but it is a really strong message to stay in it and to be strong. And yeah, first of all, you're not alone, although I know it does feel that way. However, I gotta say, for those of you that are saying, yeah, but I am alone, I'm physically alone, or I'm alone, then that's also standing in your power. And we're going to get into that too as we move on here in the reading. But there is also a really strong message for you too about standing in your light here, guys. So we'll get into that in just a moment. And that is, yeah, that's a pretty literal message here. But this is also a very literal message. And yeah, I got to tell you, the soul contract that you made with your person, there is a very strong energetic exchange going on between the two of you. You have been very much in alignment with your energies here. I would venture to say that some of you are still struggling to detach and really surrender, but your energies here when you are going in are very much aligned. And your person, your souls, I got to tell you, your higher selves, and this is happening all the time in the twin flame journey, you are communicating energetically. That's what you do. And that is something that I feel that you're feeling right now. And for those of you that aren't, it is there for you. And that is your twin also sending that energy to help you as well, and sending it back. Although I know I feel that overwhelming sensation. I'm really feeling it here in my head, just a lot of tingling going on, and physically as well. So it might be hard for you to think of, yeah, sending you love and light. I understand that, but that is happening anyway, regardless. And so watch for those signs, guys, that those telepathic messages are flying here. And that is also a real direct message that's coming from your person. So energetically, there's a lot of alignment. Although I do have to say right now, there is a little bit of also, well, not the separation. Obviously, we know that physically here in the 3D, here in particular at this reading today. But there is a sense too that you're obviously, what exactly your person is going through and what exactly you're going through are not exactly the same, but your energies are aligned. And I want to talk here about the 9 of Pentacles coming through, Virgo energy. As we talk about all the change and all the letting go, there is also here, you see that there's also a really beautiful, strong message here. Excuse me, I just need to fix my shirt here. There is a really strong and beautiful message here too, that there's a lot that you have been doing that's being recognized, a lot of the hard work. So that can be coming through in the way of a job or relationships here. And that can also be, and I got to tell you, not also, but it is going to be an outcome here as well for this work that you're doing. And for some of you, again, look at that energy. It's a very strong, familiar family energy, particularly the paternal side, but we also see the 10 of Cups here, guys. And yeah, this can be particular people in your soul family, your work family, I want to say. And look, it's a really strong message, first of all, to look around at what is around you and to practice gratitude, because there is a lot around you. And even if that is one friend or one family member that you connect with, or something you love about your job, or look, maybe more than something or someone. That is here, first of all, that gratitude for just looking around and knowing that. Also having that hope here in the Ten of Cups that things are going to get better for you in terms of the work that you're doing. And for a lot of you, that is going to be about repairing relationships. And that comes through in the Pentacles, whether that's through work or through your family. And it is really strong with family energy. I got to tell you here, to continue doing that. Then now I can't give you an outcome and say to you, that means you're going to repair a relationship perhaps with the masculine energy in your life. For a lot of you, paternal energy, that is your father. But it can also be whether they are here or not, because a lot of times too, when people have moved on and we feel like there's unfinished business or unsaid things that can really haunt us here. So I want to say to you, that does feel like some of the energy that's going on here, and it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Stay in that work. If that is particularly somebody that has moved on, because we also do see the Death card. I don't generally talk about death, okay? I want to be clear about that because it really is transformative about letting people go. But it is coming through in some ways today for some of you that there is some work, some of that triggering and abandonment that you feel, some of the stuff that's been coming up on your twin flame journey is about unsaid things with somebody that has passed on. You can really get those letters going and have a little ritual for yourself, maybe even go to a particular space in nature and talk to this person, writing letters, journaling, listening to music, meditating, giving yourself, clearing up that Ten of Wands as well for some of you, and giving yourself that space and taking off that Band-Aid and doing the healing and doing what you need to do. I know it's not easy. That's not going to be for everyone that it's that particular energy, but it is for a lot of you. And it can also be that it's not a parent or in particular divine masculine paternal energy, that it is somebody else in your life that has maybe even moved on. So that's also coming through, letting something strong, letting someone go, perhaps even some drama to do with a friend or family or work. But there's also the healing coming through here and recognizing that and practicing that gratitude for what you have. And I got to tell you guys, don't compare what you have to anyone else. Don't compare what you have to anyone else, okay? Your story is your story. Their story is their story. What they're doing is none of your business. What you're doing is none of their business. What they think about you or what you're doing is none of your business. Who cares? This is your journey, okay? So that's the first thing I want to say to you. Look at your journey. Do you have... There's definitely someone, if not more, at least someone here, whether it's in your work life or in your family life, in your friends, that you can count on, that you know, that you feel proud of, a relationship. And that's also for you. And that's what I want to tell you too. The relationship to yourself is coming through strong. You're doing lots of work here. Recognize that. Recognize the work that you're doing, the inner work that you're doing, the healing that you're doing. Recognize the difficulty. Be grateful. You're here. You're doing that work. Be grateful for what it is you have. And again, I don't care if it's one person, if it's one person or one thing that you like, get into it, dig in, and hang on to that. Okay, so that's coming through really strong. For those of you that say, I can't, it's so difficult. I know that it is. Have the strength there, here in that Seven of Wands, whatever this is in the past that is coming up here in the present. And remember that there is only so much you can control. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. That is the fate and destiny. And I'm talking about you, twin flame. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. And also that does come through again when people have moved on. We can't, okay, you know what I'm saying. There is a completeness to that, but there's still an openness and a wholeness to that. There's still a lot of communication. There are still things you can do. It is not too late for you for needing closure as well. And that's what I want to say. And it's feeling very emotional because we all have these. And there is some closure for somebody here now. And there is some closure for a lot of you, for somebody who is no longer here in the 3D, I want to say, but you can still heal that, okay? So that's what I want to say to you. And also getting into that new cycle, there's that 9, that is things coming to fruition here now, guys. And if they're not, they will, okay? And getting into that 10 of Cups. And yeah, it is emotional. That is the Cups. But I also see here for some of you that some of these things, that you've been working on in your life, you're starting to see the rewards coming here. And even if it's this little of a reward, okay, be proud of that. That's your journey, whatever that's going to be. And if you feel like you haven't experienced that yet, you are coming into that. It is the 10 of Cups. Now, I want to talk here about your person's energy. And this is the Daughter of Pentacles. As you can see, that is the Page of Pentacles energy, and that is also the Pentacles energy. This is the connection that you both have, is the first thing I want to tell you. I want to say also energetically with your person, I do feel that they are working on, well, they're obviously in their karmic cycles, they're working on their life now. I do feel for a lot of you too that your person is a masculine figure. That's not going to be for everybody, okay? Because not everybody here, we all have divine feminine and masculine energies. We know that, but we would venture to consider ourselves a divine masculine or divine feminine in a particular, in a twin flame journey. So I want to say to you, first of all, that is just really strong, but it's not going to be the case for everyone. Either way, I do feel that your person is in that energy of the divine masculine and really taking care of business. That's what I want to tell you. In taking care of other people. It's quite strong here. And yeah, it can't even be one particular person. And I have to say for some of you too, there might be somebody surrounding them, also an older parent possibly that is ailing, or something going on in their life too that has changed a lot for them. So what's interesting is a lot of times when I see the 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, it can be, and we know that it can be that there's a message coming. This is feeling more like here that something, first of all, we'll talk about you in a moment, but for your person, that something has gone on in their life that has sort of pulled them into it, and they're really needed right now. And that's what I want to say with this really quick Sagittarius energy. It does feel like it's kind of been happening it's real current energy. You see that thunderbolt here, and it's here for a reason, because it really is kind of a lightning fast change. And as we know, lightning can strike and just come out of nowhere, and can also cause fire. And fire, as we know, is a destroyer, but fire is also a regenerator. Fire will, as Mother Nature does, go ahead and come back. The ground will come back even more fertile. So I want to say to you, it can be too for some of you that your person is maybe in a little bit of a tower moment. I don't feel so much as a dark night of the soul as I feel something going on in their life that's really changing everything. So that's where they are energetically in terms of the healing and the journey. They're with you. But right now in this energy, there is also a sort of like flash like this that has pulled them really into what it is that there were something in their life here that has changed quite a bit, really out of the blue here, guys. Okay. And it can also mean quite literally, literal movement. So it can be that your person, this is involving maybe even some relocation. And hello, excuse me, but I'm not really sure what happened to the camera that happens. It just sometimes dies on me. Okay, there we go. So I want to talk to you about that energetic exchange between the two of you, that yes, I do feel your person sending that. That is never going to stop, okay? So they are there. But as I said, there is something here in their life that is commanding their immediate attention. So are they thinking about this? Yeah. This is also here as the 8 of Wands, and they do wish they could tell you what is going on, is what I feel. I don't know that it's going to happen. It can be, but this is really more about something that is going on in their life here. People that are really depending on them, some karmic situations in their life, okay? And it is really requiring them to be quite strong. So that is what is going on. And as I said, it can also include, even for some of you, your person as a movement, moving, relocating. Now that's what I wanted to say for you too, because you do come through here. So for some of you, that is also what is going on. And it can even be people around you in your energy that maybe that is what is happening. And there might be some drama surrounding that for some of you. That's not going to be for everybody. But what is for everybody here, including your person, and we're not talking with your person here now, I'm talking to you, is this Emperor energy again of going in here and gaining some stability, because we see here in the Seven of Wands that, and also with the Death card coming right below it, that is where some issues are coming in right now, getting your footing here also in the Seven of Wands and feeling like things are not completely stable. And that is where the Emperor card is coming in for you today, Twin Flames. And I love this, both to send you that protection and also that reminder for you to step into your power, get that clarity that you need for your situation. And again, I really feel like it has to do with family or people that are like family. That can include work, but it can also be a lot about a particular living situation too, because that is coming through for some of you. So step into that beautiful divine masculine energy that we all have, that you have, Twin Flame, because I got to tell you, as they say, and with the Emperor, with the help of the Sun here, as you see, and that is that Sun energy, Leo energy, the source, God, your goddess, the universe, the co-creation that is coming through here. You'll be able to see ahead and accomplish what you set out to do, both in all areas of your life, as we see here, the 4 areas of stability: spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. And that is the co-creation. So that's also coming through for some of you, getting back in touch with that particular spiritual side. I don't generally talk religion in the readings, but of course it comes into play. So that's a real direct message for some of you too, that might be feeling like you have lost some faith in your life. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, guys, so I don't feel that I want to bring in any particular cards for clarity or insight or validation and whatnot. I feel pretty clear about where we are here in this reading today. Let's go ahead and look at some oracle cards. I want to keep your feather here in the reading. Also, Opalite wanted to be down today. Cancer, Libra coming through. So this will be interesting to see what is coming in the way of oracle cards today, because this is about communication. So it can be coming from your person, your spirit guides, angels, your ancestors. The ancestral energy, by the way, today is very, very strong. And with this brown feather, there's a lot of work going on with you spiritually. So but again, this is really connected to the crown chakra, the third eye chakra, and it really is expressing your emotions and also thoughts. It really is aligning spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's a whole lot. There's a whole lot going on here today with the Opalite. So let's see what is going on in the way of oracle for you. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you show us the card or the cards as it may be? Aho. Okay, so that is yours. Wow, it couldn't be more appropriate for your reading today, Twin Flames. It is the Sea Serpent, and I got to tell you, this is a really direct connection, first of all, to spirit, and it really is about healing emotional wounds and going in there and having the strength to do that. This is really also very interesting. I got to tell you, a lot about expressing yourself. So for a lot of you, this really is just what we talked about, needing to communicate perhaps with somebody in your, whether it is your soul family, soul tribe. And what I mean by that is maybe it's not necessarily family of origin here now, family of origin, maybe from somebody that has passed on, but it's all directly related to your healing, to your shadow work here. It is quite strong. It's also quite emotional. And I gotta say, for some of you, this is connected to something in your past that, yeah, that you maybe have been feeling some shame, that it's time to be let go. And that can include in your shadow work, some letter writing, some meditation, some speaking out loud, going to a particular spot here. But this really is about, yeah, releasing that grip of shame, and also any judgment that you've put on yourself. And I got to tell you, what also comes through is forgiveness. This is really spirit coming directly to you. And I feel for a lot of you connecting to your ancestors. So for some of you, it's not just about ancestors. It is also here, particular relationships, connections now here in the 3D. For some of you, it is something else here, but it really couldn't have been a, wow, more appropriate card to come down. And that is going to include for some of you that there are some emotional conversations connected here to, yeah, family energy. I got to say, it's really strong, and it's not going to be easy. It's going to be quite hard. And for a lot of you here in particular, with this brown feather that I wanted to put down today, it really is for somebody that maybe has moved on. That's not for everybody. Okay, let's bring in another. And as I say that, I'm picking up the deck, and there's one here that's sticking out. So we're going to take it, then we'll channel one more, and then we're going to move on to your love messages today. It is the Swan. Okay, well, this is really doesn't need any explanation. This is your twin flame reading. This is the twin flame connection. Also, I do have to say though, it is confirming what we already know, that your twin flame is also a soulmate. One twin flame, you share a soul. Many soulmates in the world, and romantic or otherwise. And that's what I want to say to you. Okay. So something here also, this is validating that your person is also a soulmate. You can have more than one, romantic, otherwise platonic. Soulmates can come in and come out, and you could never see them again here in the 3D. They can continue to come in and come out. This is a really strong indication, first of all, that your person is a soulmate, but also whatever is going on here with this person that I feel you need to either release or release something with, whether or not they are here or not, is a soulmate. And it is also, they're in your life or have been in your life for the healing that is necessary. So that is a really strong message. It's quite emotional. I need to stay grounded here. But yeah, I really feel this on a very deep level. Okay, and interesting to look how it came here and brought the lightness to a little bit. And I wouldn't say dark energy so much as, well, shadow work. Let's leave it at that. There's a lot of shadow work going on here. And look at the lightness that came here. I got to tell you, it's something here is, if not already being released internally for you, mentally, emotionally, which is also going to free up something physical that has connected to this that's been going on with you. Maybe you've had some headaches or something here going on. It really is coming in here and lighting things up here, guys. And as I say in every reading, once again, Leonard Cohen comes through. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. That is about doing the shadow work so that the light can come in. And that's what this is. So even things that are difficult situations, possibly dramatic situations, difficult people, difficult wounds that you need to go into and heal are going to bring their being lit up so that you can heal them, bringing that light in. And that's the last thing I wanted to say before we move on here. I'm going to get one more, is believing and stepping into your light. That is very, very strong in your reading today. And that is coming through in the 10 of Cups, and it's all directly related, bringing in that lightness, and we're seeing it here in that gratitude. And in that 10 of Cups too, I feel a lot of you, if you are not yet, you will be. And that is what's happening. That is shining the light into, so that you are radiating from within. And there is something here I feel that you are radiating from, and you may not even be aware of it. If it's one person, one situation, one goal accomplished, one win for you. Acknowledge that, be grateful for that, and stand in your light. You're shining in it, guys. And if you're not, you step into that. You do not doubt it. Step into that power. Step into that light. It's for you. It's here for you. It's really here for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and channel one more. Then we're going to move on to some love and song messages, because I do feel your person really wanting to send some messages through, in particular because your energies, as far as the healing goes and energetic exchange, is there, and you're not quite as aligned as you were, but you are still. However, they also are dealing with something now and want to send you some particular messages because of that. You might be feeling that pull away a little bit. Okay, so let's bring in one more oracle card. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card or cards as it may be. Aho. Here we go. So this is the last one. And look, this is what I love about the turtle. I love this about the turtle, guys. Okay, so this is obviously, as we can see, a land turtle, some earth energy coming through here. And you know what? A turtle means a lot of things. The turtle here is here for you today to persevere. To persevere with this, I know, with your shadow work. It's here because the light is there. You just can't see it. It's being illuminated now. Persevere. That is why the turtle has come down. And this is also a really direct message from your ancestors. And I'm very goosebumpy as they send that down to you. I'm being guided to pick up the feather. It's not going to be easy work, but they're sending that down for you. Twin Flames, your reading is wow. Your readings are always wow for me. I love channeling for you, but it is a real particular message. And for those of you looking for and waiting for a message from somebody who has moved on, that is from them. And that's gonna be for someone real particular, because I hear you. I hear you and they hear you, and they're sending that down. They want to validate that for you. Okay, so we're going to get some love messages now. Messages from your person. If you feel at any point you're sending it, or even a song or whatever it is, then that's how it resonates for you. Please go with that. Trust yourself. Let yourself be the guide. That just flew off the table and this flipped over. So we're going to look at this. Let me get one that flew. Okay, so actually there are two here, and this is the third. So we're going to look at this first. No matter where I go, I always find my way back to you. Okay, look, this was flipped over too. So they're sending this. The day you came into my life was the day I crowned you Queen King of my heart. I'm actually going to put it here. Okay. Without you in my life, everything is meaningless. Thank you for being there for me. If nothing lasts forever, can I be your nothing? I love when this comes down. It really is one of my favorite cards. That and you're weird, but I like it. This is being pushed off. You have cracked my heart and soul wide open. If you were a movie, I'd watch you over and over again. So somebody here has a sense of humor. This is another one of those cards. I like that. Lightening up the mood here. Lightening up that energy exchange. All my life I have been dreaming of an angel like you. I feel a really beautiful energy from your person today, and also your ancestors. It's very strong, really, from everybody today. Your angels, your ancestors, spirit guides, your person. Everybody is here today. You make my heart melt. should just give up trying to straighten it. There's 2 here. Your love awakens my soul and makes me reach for more. This was flipped over. Oh, that's it. What's this? This is different. From the first day I was attracted to you, now it's not only the attraction, but the love. Okay, look, I got to show you these 2 song messages were being left behind, so they're yours. I'm going to put that here. So this is yours. We know that already. This is being pushed off. You are the pillar of my life. That's for some of you, not for everybody. Some of you talking to you, Cancer, Divine Feminine, but also talking to the Divine Feminines here. This is yours, my 6-word love story. I can't imagine life without you. All I have ever wanted is to have you for life. Okay, we're going to give them one last chance. Last chance. Here it is. We have been through every up and down together. And that's not always just about physical stuff, guys. Emotional, mental, spiritual. Spiritual in particular, super duper strong. Okay, we're going to look at these song messages, and before I do, I just want to remind you, well, first of all, here comes that Taurus energy. Oh yeah, that's the Hierophant energy, and I feel a whole lot of Hierophant energy here today. Just going to leave this here with the shadow work. These are song messages, channeled song messages to you from your person. If you ever feel you're sending them down, please go with that. And I got to tell you here, these were waiting for you, kind of pushed off as I move the deck out of the way. Your song can come through, your person's song, but it can also be they just have something to say to you through song now. It can be that you don't recognize a thing. It can also be that particular connections to your person are coming through. If you ever feel that you are sending it, then that is what you're doing. And if you want to, you go ahead and do that, okay? And these are a little worn, my deck here. We're talking away. I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you. Shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Aha, take on me. That's also a real strong spiritual connection there. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. Coldplay Yellow. Yeah, I gotta tell you, also Virgo, Aquarius energy coming through for sure, but also Virgo's coming through. I don't know. It's just coming through, but this is for all of you. And yeah, this is a very strong connection to the divine and connection to your person. Obviously, we're going to channel some now. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby. Just say yes. Taylor Swift, love story. We have the king and queen card down, the prince and princess card down. Bringing in also, gotta say, that Pisces energy. The sun is gone, but I have a knight. Nirvana done. There's more Aquarius energy, but also Leo energy coming through. And that connection to the divine and the connection that gets really strong, I have to say, in the night for both of you. You may say I'm a dreamer. Here we go again, but I'm not the only one. Yeah, it's both of you. John Lennon, Imagine. Okay. 2 here. You brightened up all my days with love so sweet in so many ways. Marvin Gaye, how sweet it is. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. Shania Twain, you're still the one. I'm amazed at the way you helped me sing my song. Paul McCartney, maybe I'm amazed. Musicians here as well. Too much love will kill you, just as sure as none at all. Queen, too much love will kill you. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Oasis, Wonderwall. Oh, there's 2 here. Ain't no sunshine when you're gone. There's that sun connection. Bill Withers, Ain't No Sunshine. That is who wrote it, sung by many. To You I'll Give the World. Fleetwood Mac, Songbird. They're sending you messages through songs. You've been hearing songs here. Your person as well that are connecting you. Also, yeah, there are singers here for sure. We know this is a fated connection. There's a whole lot going on here, but your person is, you're listening, you're hearing songs lately and really connecting you to your person. And I don't just mean here because that's not necessarily the case for everybody. I mean, you know, in your life. And they're sending that down and telling you that. So pay attention. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Elton John, your song. Yeah, there we go. Lots of confirmations here. Some of you, they're even writing songs for you, but they're definitely wanting you to pay attention. That just flew, and this is yours. And then we're going to stop. Flyers, lots of flyers today. You never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. The Beach Boys, God only knows. The source. Yeah, you're reading, guys. This is the last. Okay, this is the last one. We've got a special bond that'll never break because, darling, you and I are soulmates. Josh Turner, Soulmate. Yeah, we had this validation already, but here it is again, that your twin flame is also a soulmate. We know that. Okay, we're going to look at the Tarot Closet channeled love messages, and we are going to end the reading today. I feel that it is time to close the reading. Let's see what your person has to say. My world changed when I met you. Yeah, that is that fated connection, that world card energy. I am always with you. The red thread of fate. Please wait for me, but live your life, twin flame. That's a message from me. I don't feel good enough for you. So many songs remind me of you. Gotta tell you, that happens in these readings. There's a really strong musical connection. It was me, not you. I have so many regrets. I love you. Putting that with your swans. With your soulmate here, your twin flame, you were so good to me. You deserve so much more. That is a common feeling in the twin flame journey. It's really hard living without you, just not being able to talk. That's landing right on the Eight of Wands. You are the love of my life. I am so sorry I hurt you. Please never give up on us, but live your life. That's from me. Sorry to your twin flame that I have to interrupt their messages. I am waking up. Yes. All right, last chance. You are my other half. Yeah, a twin flame and also a soulmate. We know that. That is a lot of validation. Twin flames, that is your reading today. If you liked your reading, of course, liking, sharing, commenting really helps us grow here at the Tarot Closet, helps to grow our soul family. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, have your notifications on, and no, I have not forgotten about your new channel. It's coming, but you know, I'm not in a super duper big rush because it's there. I just need to get that time here as I get my bearings back. And in the meantime, you're still having your readings here, but hang tight for that. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when it is coming. I wish you love, light, all things good. Always trust yourself. Tap into that intuition. Let it guide you. Trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. I love you, twin flames. I'll see you next time. Oh.